is a lyrical stanza. It is always written in praise for a person, event, or thing. The form developed in ancient Greece, and it had a very specific and elaborate structure involving three parts known as the strophe, antistrophe, and epode. All these are the three parts of an ode. Originally, Greek odes were set to music, and the form was later popularized and adapted in Renaissance England. There are mainly two types of ode, Pindaric ode and Horatian ode. In ancient Greek poetry, there were three types of ode, Pindaric, Horatian, and irregular. Pindaric ode is often credited with creating the ode form, and this original form of the ode contained the formal opening of the strophe, the mirroring stanza called the antistrophe, which has the same meter and length of the strophe, and the concluding epode with a different meter and length than the previous two sections. Horatian ode, it is also known as a homostrophic ode. Each stanza in the Horatian ode form has the same meter, rhyme scheme, and length. Horatian odes are also less formal and more intimate and reflective. Horatian odes have 2 or 4 line stanzas in general. Irregular ode use rhyme scheme and meter but do not have the same stanzaic structure as either the Pindaric ode or Horatian odes. There is no correspondence between the different parts. The rhyme scheme requires lines only to rhyme somewhere and not in a particular place. Victory Ode by Kinter, Epithalamion by Edmund Spenser, The Progress of Poesy by Thomas Gray, Ode on Solitude by Alexander Pope, and Ode to a Grecian Urn by John Keats are the example of ode. Now, the significance of ode in literature. Pindaric odes were often written and performed to celebrate athletic victories, while Romantic poets later they wrote odes in English to celebrate their strongest sentiments and deepest admirations. The first known odes written in English were the Epithalamion and Prothalamion, composed by Edmund Spenser. The Romantic poets William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, John Keats, and P.B. Shelley wrote the most famous example of odes in the English language.